right into that one.
Anyway, don't rub it in there. I'm having a good day.
We're all very happy. So any thoughts? You know, no one's going to vote for Sean Colvin. No Paula.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, come on. Sean Colvin had that song, Sonny Came Home. Grammy Award winner, Sean Colvin.
You know of a band called Curve?
Yeah, totally.
Tony Holiday?
Yeah, she's hot.
So
Did you get that tape? Man's an unstoppable force.
She's milk fed.
Yeah. You know who's also cute? Is in the same kind of vein as the girls from Lush, who unfortunately broke up, but Mickey and Emma.
Okay.
Too. But I could talk about this for years.
I still stick with Josh.
Yeah, he's a cute guy.
Hottest chick.
Lesbian.
Let's see here. Lauren O Negative writes, besides Pantera, what other bands do you respect?
Respect all bands.
Even like shite bands, like
I think
of the world?
I think a better question might be which bands do we disrespect. We've had bands that we brought out on tour do really fucked up things that I'm not going to mention right now.
Okay.
But they involved assaults on our crew members and stuff like that. So I'm not going to mention who it was, and shouldn't bite the hand that feeds.
All right. Did you kick them off the tour? Personally beat them?
The mistake was no, we did not. That was the mistake.
Oh well, it'll all come around. Karma has a way. Let's see here. Unsuccessfully coping writes in and says, we know you think highly of the Beatles' work as a band, but what do you think about those solo projects? I mean, for Christ's sake, that Ringo thing last year was a debacle. I think they must be referring to a Storytellers episode.
A friend of mine worked on that tour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I liked Wings.
Wings was awesome. And so was Johnny Lennon's song.
John Lennon's solo stuff was great.
Sorry. Somebody attains.
You were saying something?
They smell like onions, right?
After you've attained, such a tremendous role in music that even if people don't like what you've done, you certainly have a right to try it by far.
Sure.
So, shut up.
Come on.
George Harrison lost all that money in the stock market.
Yeah. I was going to say, what about his great sitar records of the
He lost everything, didn't he?
On there. All right, here. I love this girl's name. Sweet Lip Sucker. Writes in again to say, are you guys voting this year? Who are you voting for? And what would you make a president if you could pick his qualities or her qualities?
4-point question.
Yeah, thank you, Sweet Lip Sucker. She's intelligent and verbose.
I do want to vote. I have to call to get an absentee ballot. Because we're not going to be home on election day.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, do you guys have presidential?
I'm a Republican, which one thinks is a joke, but it's not a joke. I'm actually really a technocrat, but that party has yet to exist.
Yeah, they weren't allowed to debate this year, I heard.
No, they weren't.
They were out in the parking lot with Nada the other night. How about you guys on a state level? Are you a Lazio or a Rodham Clinton fan?
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
I hate both, but I would keep Hillary out at any cost.
I don't know why she's running in New York. She's from Arkansas, but I do have a lot of respect for her. For staying with her husband. That must have taken a lot of strength and courage.
Totally.
Because he's fucking around, and everybody knew that she got cheated on, and she stayed with him. I don't know how many women would have actually done that.
She's blowing guard.
Blowing gorse?
That's
Secret Service is going to be outside your house tonight, boy.
Let's see here. Them Collard Greens wants to know. Thank you. Do you guys feel any inclination to collaborate with bands along the lines of your genre of music? A band like Tool, for example, or would you ever branch out and do like a hip hop, jazz comp?
I mean, I think we would love to collaborate. Yeah, right.
Yo.
It's going to be the Great White Dope.
Yo, boy.
There's just no time for it, really. Especially with this forthcoming release on Halloween. We have a lot of interviews, and we have to start rehearsing for the tour. And Johnny and Josh, their wives are pregnant, and so they'll be having little ones on the way in a while, and Katie's got a daughter. So there's really no time, and he's got that fucking fish tank. Every time he buys a fish, it's like throwing money down the toilet because he dies. He buys those fucking puffer fish, and he buys those fucking sea monkeys that died on you.
So I guess that Fat Boy Slim collaboration is just out of the picture.
That's not gonna happen.
Not
I mean,
happening.
I was hoping I had my fucking testicles crossed, but
Yeah. After the
I blew it, man.
Yeah. And after the Puff Daddy remix fell through a couple years ago.
Daddy, I know that's. I would talk about that.
Actually, did you see that Jennifer Lopez dumped him? Actually, finally. So it's all we all have a free shot at Jennifer. The one with the gorgeous ass, I believe, is the phrase you were looking for.
Glorious gluteus.
Mm. Yeah, we love Jennifer and all of her great body parts, which are actually worth $1 billion apparently. She insured them for $1 billion.
Her buttocks?
The entire body for
$1 billion.
No, I agree.
I mean, I wouldn't pay $1 billion for a piece of it, but I mean, if she wants to pay the insurance, claims, that's fine. Let's say In-Depth Evil wants to know.
Hey, can we smoke in here?
Yeah, no. Sorry.
Are you kidding me, man? A closed environment.
We got windows here.
Please, open them up.
Yeah. All right, we got a question. In-Depth Evil wants to know, if you guys could be any superhero, who would it be, and what superpowers would you have?
Aquaman. Superpower? I'd never have to go be a terrestrial being ever again.
Indeed, indeed.
That would be Ultra Dogs with the capability of nagging someone to death.
Being a paramedic, the Torch from the Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Torch.
Johnny Torch.
Flame on.
Preheat the oven.
Who would I want to be? The Invisible Man.
That'd be a great. The things we could get away with. Though, actually, did you guys see the movie?
Yeah.
Hollow Man?
Yeah.
Which actually should have been called Horny Man, because that's all he did the whole thing. He's like,
Look,
look, I'm
what's so
invisible.
great about it,
Dude, after a while, you're
he
like,
had
come
all the power
on.
in the world.
And all he wants to do is like.
He's invisible, and the
rape
first
his
thing he
neighbor.
did was go feel up a girl, which is exactly what I would do.
The movie had no plot.
It was
all effects.
And just
if you
yeah.
take effects away from a movie and there's nothing to it, then it sucks.
The effects are great.
The effects were great.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's worth paying the money.
But my question is, just because you're invisible, does it take being electrocuted, shot, hit over the head, and fucking drop down an exploding shaft before you die? No, and drowned, and partially drowned. I mean,
It was like Cape Fear.
but that
was
okay,
a
cool.
good
That was a good movie.
All right, here we.
Hey, cancel it.
Let's see here. Let's see. Blow Girl wants to know.
Where are these names coming from?
These are close fans of yours.
Little girl, you just answered one for me.
No, I think we did
No,
Blow
that
Honey.
was
Blow Honey? Yeah. We have a whole Blow.
Something. What was that?
And then there's Blow Me.
And then there's Blow Me, exactly. Let's see. 12 Black Rainbows is the best of your unreleased tracks. What's the story behind the song?
That's a black rainbow for each month. Things never get better, they just get worse. I live my life waiting for something that never comes.
Okay. So then, how about the music? Has it been sitting around for a while and you just put the lyrics to it? Or
No, that was recorded during the World's Coming Down sessions. That's also on the least worst of.
All right. Which is available right now at getmusic.com. So good. And
available?
type
Don't
of.
buy it. Well,
Huh?
this is
You
a
can pre-order
post-game show, right?
No, you're live.
We're shooting live right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're on the air. Hello out there. Internet land.
Don't worry. Let's see here. Jezebel Lee says, you guys have said that Pink Floyd has had a lot of influence on you guys. Have you ever considered covering one of their songs?
Dark Side of the Womb.
I think it'd be too similar to
Ooh.
what you do already.
Which, who else? Who played with that? Ministry played with that title.
Dark Side of the Womb?
No, they did Dark Side of the Spoon.
Oh, really? Oh.
Came out earlier this year.
We
I know
do,
something about that.
We do In the Flesh, the intro to it.
Oh,
Live. We play it live to start the show. We've been doing that for the last year.
Cool. Oh, have you ever thought about doing the type
Not
of?
really. I haven't thought about it, but that's a good idea, though. So
Sure,
you
you
heard
10% finder's fee.
I saw Jerry Cantrell do Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh, really?
It's probably one of the best covers I've ever heard.
Now, was this when he was doing his Boggy Depot solo tour, or was when he was with the Chains?
No, this is when he was doing his solo thing. I saw him at the Bowery Ballroom.
Excellent. Let's see here. Wolf Shant has written in to say, what record labels are you interested in signing for after your Roadrunner contract is finally deceased?
There is the remote possibility that we may sign with Roadrunner. But as far as labels we would like to choose, I think there is no such thing as a good or bad record label. it all has to do with the contract you sign.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you don't hire a good lawyer and you sign something that's shit, which we did,
Mm-hmm.
it's not so much the fault of the label, but of the band members themselves.
And so you feel that after this, you obviously know what you're going to be looking for, because every time I've talked to you guys, you're always bitching about your contract. Oh, you really?
I would love to sign to a major, but one of the more positive aspects of being on Roadrunner is that we're a big fish in a small pond.
Mm-hmm.
And we get a lot of attention, whereas I'm afraid if we ever went to a major label, we'd be kind of just like shelved or lost in the shuffle.
All right. And actually, your contract did expire with the release of the Greatest Hits package.
We have to give them one more studio album.
Oh, okay. When are we going to expect a studio record?
Hopefully this time next year. That is our goal right now. But we haven't even started to rehearse for it. Nothing. We just want to do this tour, and then after that we'll have more of a working plan.
All right. Cool. Let's see. Hell's Cowboy is written in to ask, what's the story behind Kill All the White People?
The story is it was a socio-political test to see if people would still truly hate me and or typo negative for writing that song, which they should. Because it's like, as I said earlier today during another interview, I find it strange that whenever a black person uses the word nigger, it's okay. If a white person uses the word nigger, it's not okay. It should be either totally okay for anyone to use that word, or nobody should ever say it. Because thinking that a black person has the right to say it is also quite racist. So I was hoping, to be crucified for the song, but it never happened.
All right. You're just waiting for the cross to come.
Waiting for the cross to come. Upside down, of course.
Let's see here. Cantera411 says, do any of you guys have solo projects that we can expect to hear from, aside from yours that we talked about before? And that's in the future, obviously. Sex is Dead.
That's writing.
Oh, it's just regular music?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's stories, it's not music.
Ah, all right. Did not know.
I think as far as side projects go, it's the same story with collaborations. There's really no time. Either, with this band, it's either feast or famine. Either there's no sleep or no rest, or we have like nothing to do for very short periods of time that we really can't start anything because we're going to have to move again very soon.